All right, today is March 4th, 2021, and it's 2:38 a.m. Yesterday I did 3 videos. I edited 2. One was late last night, and when I uploaded on YouTube, I accidentally put it live, and I quickly removed it because I wanted to be like on a regular schedule. I know some of you already saw it. I'm sorry. Okay, because I know there's one I was working on it. I didn't finish, so I didn't know if I was going to finish edited. So at least you have something for tomorrow morning, like 6 a.m. to see. Okay? And, all right, so 616 subscribers. Welcome, new subscribers. Let's see if it matched, and it matched. And the other thing is, last night when I went to bed, I don't even know why I even turned on the TV, because every time I turn on the TV, I fell asleep. So the last thing I was watching was this. All right, it's from, why is it Good Morning America? It says Duchess Meghan faces bullying complaints ahead of a highly anticipated Oprah interview, GMA. So I didn't even listen to this. All right, I put it on, pause it, just like I'm doing right now, and then I went straight to the comment section and see what was going on. I'm going to leave the link in the description, but I'm going to read some of the comment for you guys because they were all consistent. And I was pretty happy about that because it's, they're not buying what Britain is trying to do. All right, there it is here. It says, the first one, I really wish with all my heart, that they could investigate the pedophilia allegation against Prince Andrew. So at least we have an idea of what happened to the official complaint made to the FBI and Buckingham Palace by real women. God, I'm so sick of these anonymous sources. All right, there's 210 like and then 17 more reply in that particular comment. And then the next one here. Okay, it is funny that they did not investigate Prince Andrew allegation. You will not do this one, what you did to Diana. So this one has 179 like and 23 reply. All right, and the next one is the interview. This interview will be interesting. Rich people at it again. Happy rich fools. Okay, does anyone notice British media turn off their comments when reporting this? I mean, it's not just theirs because it's all of the thing. I don't even bother watching because the comment section is always off. All right. No mention of the Andrew situation. And why is that, I wonder? Okay, I can't wait to watch this interview. Not gonna lie. Okay, Grant, this is the way they want you to believe the way Princess Diana died. You all were con. Okay, funny how they waited until now to do this. All right, I expected this giving the interview coming soon. How convenient it looks like deflection. Okay, I'm not a Meghan fan, but I really think this is a smear campaign. Just crazy. All right. Well, no more Harry deciding to choose his family and mental health. Okay. It's interesting how this accusation popped up from 2018. Why now? To deflect on what could come out on Sunday. Okay, so they be like making more publicity for those people for the interview that's coming. Okay, I find it hard to believe that this woman is their main focus when Prince Andrew is out and about. I see what you're doing and it ain't working. I'm so happy Meghan and Harry got the hell out of there and no way to live. All right, so there's more. I'll leave the link in the description. You guys could read it. Go in the comment section and read. All right, let me read. I was up to here, so I'll read the rest that's on the screen here. All right, I'm going down and up. Okay, the Queen and Prince Philip have devoted their lives to Deb. Okay, oh my, they're even going to release this video. The anticipation is too much. Okay, I do remember it being reported. So I didn't listen to that particular video that I'm reading this comment under. So they must have talked about other things. So I don't know what some of the comments in here is referring to. Okay, I know that Meghan will surely get some people by her side in America, and I can see that people leave their comments and give their opinion for and against the mainstream media news on GMA. But come to GMB, Okay, GMB, I said, good morning, Britain. They have the sole platform, so it's easy for them to say whatever suit them without question. This information is for Piers Morgan and his cohorts and GMB. If they cannot pretend, not seeing and reading, okay, so everything is in cap. Okay, cannot pretend not seeing and reading it, and also if they really believe in democracy. Oh, there's more to this. Okay, where is Prince Andrew? We are all breathing God's air, so let's call it a spade of spade. A spade's a spade. All right, there's 3 comments here. Isn't it weird that just before the interview, there are claims against her? Okay, I find it hard to believe this woman is their main focus. When Prince Andrew is out and about, I see what you're doing and it ain't working. Okay, I'm so happy Meghan and Harry got the hell out of there. Ain't no way to live. Okay, I had read this, but so that's that. And I think I fell asleep after that. Okay, and then luckily there's a timer on my TV, so it was off. It turned off. All right, the other thing is, yesterday, one of the videos that I recorded, it's when I'm editing it. It's either the second one, I believe, the second video. And then the video did not really record some of the thing that I was seeing on Twitter. It stuck on a prayer, like a screenshot that I did before I reset my computer. So it only recorded the prayer throughout. Okay, but I left it there because there's a lot of things that I said. I didn't want to waste that. So you guys gonna see it, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, so now I'm on Twitter. I don't think I bookmarked anything because I was too busy all yesterday editing and recording. And I have one more video from yesterday that I need to edit. So I want to record at least one more this morning, so see what's going on. Okay? All right, so this one is 7 minutes ago. Stop already with the asinine and unscientific articles about sleep hygiene. That's it, the sweet. Okay, I don't know anything. I want to focus on Meghan. All right, there's this one. At least 10 tweets I want to read. I hope the palace is cooking up lies just to maintain their UK image, because if it's for their international image, they're effed. And good luck with the soft power. Even Ray Charles could see through this particular smoke screen, and I'm pretty sure he's dead. Why is it? She retweeted this, and there's no comment under hers. Okay, that's Pagan Cholani. Okay? We have been saying this since 2019. Meghan is being bullied. First, Prince William was bunking Rose Hembury, aka Miss Wax Savage. Meghan Markle was the sacrificial lamb because he's the heir. Okay, now they're using her as a human shield to protect Prince Andrew. Meghan Markle, okay, was it Oprah Winfrey? Let's see here. Okay, Meghan Markle. So this is the screenshot she took. Key point on Harry and Meghan, open parenthesis, all from a family friend who have worked in and around various royal households, including Kensington Palace, end parenthesis. Originally, the palace loved the image of the young modern couple, but when rumor of real cheating surfaced, they started briefing against them to deflect attention. I mean, this is like, okay. This is why these people will never learn, because they never teach them to, take responsibility. Instead, they're shielding them. My goodness. Okay? Harry and Meghan eventually protested, and they were essentially told it was their duty to protect the crown. Example, keep wills clean. My God. Oh, so that's what was going on. Okay, also, Harry and Meghan wanted to do more with their roles, parenthesis, like charity and social justice issue, close parenthesis, then just big up the royal family, which wasn't well received. Okay, the household split really soon. They were supposed to stay joined for like 5 years, but the negativity and lack of support made it unworkable. Okay, there's that bullying thing here. They were bullying Meghan and all of this. Okay, staff felt really stretched and put in the middle during all of this, especially the separating of the household. But palace machinery is now shifting that all onto Meghan and what was just a nasty scenario. Wow. Meghan was never really pushing for this to happen and was very peacemaking, whereas Harry was always the one putting his foot down. Okay, so this is what people were talking. My contact said Meghan was always warm and lovely, but noticeably sad in the last month of being there. And Harry very protective and affectionate, whereas William and Kate are nice but quite cold, both with staff and each other. Okay? Okay, that's from who here? I have T. Okay, so the message. I think what's more relevant is the growing cohort of people on set who said she's a delight to work with. There's a thread growing on Twitter. I think I showed you guys this. I worked on set in Toronto when Meghan was on suit. The ADs, PAs, and other crews on my show who had also worked with her loved. Okay, set dynamic being what they are. I do not believe this bullying narrative for a microsecond. Okay, let's see here. All right, in a highly unusual statement, so that's reporting from Washington Post. Buckingham Palace announced it could investigate whether Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, bullied her staff. All right, yes, there's a thread that was going on. I show it to you guys. And everything that people said was wonderful. So this, Meghan got them cornered all over. She's too nice for all of this. All right, so there's no comment on this. Let's see, sometimes comments are hidden. Okay, so there's no comment. Next tweet. Okay. All right, so this is another one here that just popped up. Okay, they're really gonna pull the plug on this man just to silence Meghan and Harry. Oh my God. Okay, ITV will cancel Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Oprah interview if Prince Philip worsen. Like, I mean, they could keep their island. I mean, there's social media, all right? This interview is probably gonna be mid as fuck, but I will be turned in, okay? Okay, this might just make me watch The Crown. Okay, that show is too kind to these efforts, mother efforts, pretty much. Okay, he's probably dead already. Okay, you called. Okay, you can't tell me that Prince Philip is in a corpse that toured around weekend at Bernie style. My God. Okay, I need to know what's gonna be said in this interview exactly, because this family is getting way too stressed. Okay, I believe it like right before the interview is there's gonna announce he's dead. Okay, it is. People know their routine, but it's kind of sad to see if it does happen, if they actually did that, or if they purposely did that. They did not let nature work out its course on him, and they did the unthinkable. It's really sad. It's really sad. All right, I get effed up when hearing about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Was it Sussex? Okay, yet here you are, weirdo. Okay, he's been dead for at least 6 weeks. Okay, 6 years. Correct himself. Okay, I give it a week to be honest. Let's see here. I mean, they keep on adding. I mean, it's like a child who's like it's like a child who's lying to its mother. You could see right through it. Okay, next tweet. Okay, and any white institution speaking about race, especially by women of color, equal bullying, it is an internal law. She broke it. What is the internal law? She broke it. Let's see. An institution that for hundreds of years has turned a blind eye to men's bullying, predatory behavior is to investigate the first black woman to join the family. Dear Buckingham Palace, you need to fire your strategist. Okay? Pretty much. Let's see here what this person said here. The problem is not the strategist, it's the institution. Okay? It's the institution. Let's see what this Sophie Walker said. Okay, so there's, oh my God, too much receipt. I read too much receipt yesterday. Let me just bookmark this for future use. All right, let's see here. Okay, what is that? All right, let me go to my like, because that's the one I just read. Okay, so I read a while ago. Now there's 3 comments. Okay, there's 3 comments. I read it. Okay, James O'Brien point out the ultimate hypocrisy of people who condemn Prince Harry and Meghan for failing to delay a pre-scheduled interview despite them having, quote, no say whatsoever. Let's see here, 2 minutes and 24 seconds. I've been flagged a lot. There's a possibility this video, on a later date, I might remove it because I haven't got anything for the copyright back. All right, 2 minutes and 24 seconds.
There's more news in the loosest sense of the word regarding the Duchess of Sussex, with the Times recycling 2-year-old, actually more than 2 years old. It was October 2018. Recycling accusations of bullying which don't appear to be in any way linked to the people allegedly bullied. But, as ever, one must be consistent. If the Duchess of Sussex were to be found by an independent inquiry to have bullied staff members, then she should obviously follow the same course that Priti Patel followed when an independent inquiry found her to have bullied staff members, and do precisely nothing. So much so, of course, in the Home Secretary's case, that the fellow who conducted the report ended up resigning in protest. But you may not even know that, because of the way the British media works at the moment. It was reported, but it's fair to say it wasn't exactly shouted from the rooftop. So, just for the record, and in the interest of balance and consistency, if an independent inquiry were to find that Meghan Markle had bullied staff members, then absolutely she should be sacked as Home Secretary immediately. And I think the reason why all the people who spent yesterday mewling about how awful it was that an interview over which they have absolutely no control regarding scheduling might be broadcast at a time when the Duke of Edinburgh is very ill, those people, people pretending yesterday that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex could actually have any exercise of control over the scheduled broadcast, they are going to be furious today that the palace has chosen to recycle old allegations against a woman who is now pregnant while the Duke of Edinburgh remains in hospital. They are going to be raging, furious, absolutely stocious, as they say in Scotland, I think. I may have made that word up. But there is going to be some fury, because I tell you what, if it was outrageous that 2 people who have no say whatsoever over when an interview gets broadcast didn't actually demand that interview get pulled, if that was making you cross yesterday, then the idea that palace insiders today have gone after a pregnant woman who happens to be married to a man whose own grandfather is currently in hospital, I mean, heads are going to explode, aren't they? Aren't they? What? Oh, well, that seems a tad hypocritical.
Wow. All right, there's one comment here. They're cooked internationally, pretty much the British media. I mean, the UK. All right, let me see what's under this. All right, there's this. Okay, that's under his broadcasting here. Okay, the palace running with this story that jewelry bit so bizarre considering the Queen loaned the earring and they belong to the crown. Okay, I have it in I think some of these were not showing in the video that I recorded yesterday. Okay, some of those pictures here were in that video that shows only the prayer. Okay, so here, let us wait and see whether the royal family will euthanize Prince Philip just in time for the Oprah interview. King George V was murdered, not euthanized. King George V was, wow. Killing of King George V was secret until 1986. Wow. These people. I mean, if they're doing this to a king, who knows? My goodness. Fair enough, I am no royalist and I would like to see the whole thing come to an end when the Queen dies, but the media this past week and palace itself, they are making my case for me. Okay, the irony of Harry being the only one I respect because he left continues to hold true. Okay, let's have a referendum. Okay? No say. What about Megxit copyright of said letter? I mean interview. Okay? They could pull it if they wanted to, and sensitive brats. Okay, whatever. Gosh, I love James. The royals are absolutely in fear of what she'll say. They literally hosted MBS and open arms when he gifted the earnings of the queen, and are using this as I think it's supposed to be earring. Okay, it says earnings to the queen, and using this to attack Meghan for. Meanwhile, the government is still selling weapons too. Okay, so there's more pictures. All these were in that thing. Okay, that's the same pictures. All right, there's more here. Today, Camilla says Philip is better. Last night, the paper said Harry urged to fly to his, quote, real home, end quote, urgently. What is that? Okay, so there's his Prince Harry being advised to fly home right now to say goodbye to hospitalized, he's like grandpa. And there's this here. The Duchess of Cornwall has given an update on Prince Philip's health as the Duke of Edinburgh spent his 16th day in hospital, his longest ever. Oh my God, one is saying it's good, the other one is saying fly home right away. The 2 weeks isolation and a travel lodge will make my day. James, okay, what is that? James, let's talk about this hypocrisy. What is that? Okay, exclusive from last week here, it shows Meghan Markle's father-in-law, Prince Charles, has held 95 meetings with Arab dictators since pro-democracy protests erupted in their countries in 2011. Okay, that's another thread. I'm gonna read some few here. Okay, great point. Okay, great point, well made. Storchius and Northern Ireland always meant drunk. Where I came from, suspect Sam in Scotland. LOL. Okay, the only balanced voice in the current UK media space. He's fair. Okay, I wish I could like 100 times over. Okay, yes. Alright, can they just said they don't want to do it? Okay, just a question. Okay, it's been recorded already. Agreed. This show has become a must for me. Alright, so what is it? The anti-Meghan campaigners knows this, but it gives their blind followers something to shout. Okay, so people, they pretty much fooling that's buying this nonsense. Okay, let's see here. Why is it? The timing of this clip is just perfect. It just proved that many suspect about everything that happened over the past 48 hours. This is a calculated smear campaign from inside the firm. Okay, so there's more clip coming out. Let's see here from CBS. Quote, there's a lot that's been lost already. End quote. CBS present Oprah with Meghan and Harry, a primetime special. All right, 30 seconds.
How do you feel about the palace hearing you speak your truth today?
I don't know how they could expect that after all of this time, we would still just be silent if there is an active role that the firm is playing in perpetuating falsehoods about us.
Wow.
And if that comes with risk of losing things, I mean, there's a lot that's been lost already.
Wow. This is the first time CBS show the part that Meghan is speaking. She's like, with all this stuff you put me through, you think I'll stay quiet? That's pretty much that. Wow. So they know what they did. That's why they're doing all this crazy stuff. They know what they did. It truly is source. Okay, sister works for UK media. Let's see here. Royally obsessed, a royal family fan club. Okay, spoke to my sister, it's a mess, clown. Okay, recap, the bullying story is made up, but apparently other senior royals often bully their staff, but it was not Meghan, and definitely not what the tabloid claimed. Princess Anne name came up. Wow. I mean, I could understand their behavior. Even in some of the clips that I had of Princess Anne, when she's talking, you could feel that arrogant in her. Okay? All right, let me continue. The press is letting people assume the imaginary bullied staffer is a black woman, which is completely false, but apparently putting two black women against each other somehow makes the royal family not look racist. Epic fail. Okay, the Buckingham Palace response, in fact, came from the royal family and their advisors, so yes, the Queen, Charles, whatsoever, okay, this. Okay, the current push. But I'm telling you, those people who's advising them, they know. They're telling them yes, 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 but the way they're advising them is to shape them in a way to get people angry. I've been saying this. So those senior royals who is being advised, okay, their brain is so empty because they want to hear praise all the time, but the way those advisors are shaping their thing to them is a way to get people angry. You see how many people get already being angry? Okay? It's for demise. It's for their demise. They don't even know it. I've seen this coming mile away. Okay? The current pushback was not expected because they thought people will happily believe Meghan is a bully. You see? Is a bully and she's get discredited. This backfired. Okay? I mean, come on. Okay, I'm not saying just my prayers. All the squads are putting prayers left and right. And guess what? With this part only, with the bullying part, Meghan didn't even need any prayer. Her true character, her true core values is out there for all to see. Okay? So for anything to go at the palace wall, there is absolutely no way. Okay? I'm pretty sure they just got a whole bunch of people, just like I was, who will look at the royals minding their own business, and all of a sudden this came out. Guess what? They just got a whole bunch. Meghan and Harry just got a whole bunch of fans just now because of that. Okay? A whole bunch of people is rooting for Meghan and Harry right now. All right? So expect stories about how the royals want to avoid drama and solely focus on Philip, and they probably throw Andrew in there as the devoted son by his sick father's side versus big bad Meghan, the bully who's talking to big bad Oprah. Okay? You got two respectable black women. Okay? When Oprah usually says something, people listen. Okay? Look at how President Obama became president. She was the first person who introduced Obama to the world, to the country pretty much, not the world, the country, to say this is a guy you should respect and I'm rooting for him to be at the presidency. Okay? And you see, and the rest is history. All right? And then you got Meghan. She got the whole bunch. If you guys saw video number 1, that's the one I accidentally put it live the night after I finished edited. All right? You see a whole bunch of people who's talking positive about Meghan. So that definitely just backfired them. And I'm telling you, those people who's advising the royals, they don't even know it. Go back to some of my old videos. You'll see what I've said. Is that they're framing them. They're framing the royal family. First, they got Harry. Okay? They divided Harry with his brother. Okay? Because Harry is the most reasonable one. Because if he were to tell William the truth, how he should be thinking about certain situation, they don't want reasonable thing, okay, to be put in the futures kind of thing head. All right, this is what I was saying. I told you guys. I'm still convinced. The minute Queen Elizabeth's father passed, they took over of Queen Elizabeth. Okay, they took over her. And this is exactly what's going on with their advising all of them here. Okay? They're advising them to shape them in a way where the people will be against them. Okay? And then soon, guess what's going to happen? They're done. Okay? And then the worst thing is that these people, they don't think when they are that high of society, usually, okay, almost always, when people that high in society, when the people are against them, guess what happened? They can't stay in the country no more. Okay? Because their protection is becoming too much. Okay, you got so many. Think of any people who got exiled, who from political spectrum. When they get exiled, they don't stay in the country. Okay, that's the thing, and all of the stuff that they're trying to collect. You only have 2 hands, 2 feet. How much can you have? This is what I'm saying about too much of one thing can suffocate you. Okay? You only have 2 hands, 2 feet. How much can you collect? You want all the land to be for you. Like there's issues I've brought in one of my videos where people who doesn't have a will, I don't know if it's Cornwell or whatever, something Prince Charles is in charge of, whatever it is. Okay? If those people in those particular land don't have a will, if they die, guess who collected? Him. Okay? Everything goes to him. Okay, you have all those, keep getting taxpayers' money. I mean, they just want to suck the life out of the people over there. But guess what? I always know this. Too much of one thing is not good for you. Okay? Or too much of so many things is not good for you. All right? So this is that. Okay? So there's probably a complaint, in other words, that's going in there. But the way they're shaping it, okay, they make it seem like it's Meghan. All right, so like this thing says here, Meghan was like, with all this thing that's going on, you expect me to stay quiet? And then you already know she's a feminist? Okay, let's see here. The castor oil movement shows no sign of slowing down. What is that? Durrand gave that man some Jamaican black castor oil and told him to get it together. Before he ended up like his egghead brother. I swear, the squad had to make a light of everything. What's going on here? That's a retweet. What is that? Okay. Retweet of him. This is a good hair angle for him. Oh, where's Paige? They should have tagged Paige on this. This is a good hair angle for him. All right, that's the response here. Durrand gave that man some Jamaican black castor oil and told him to get it together before he ended up like his egghead brother. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Okay, let's see here. That's that one. I'm going to focus on the squad that I follow. The timing of this is just massive coincidence, I'm sure. All right, there's Washington Post here. Okay, in a highly unusual statement, Buckingham Palace announced it will investigate whether Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, bullied her staff. Okay, I'm not going to go on the thread. Let me read some of the thing here. Okay, why do we care? I'm not generally invested, but it's a blatant attempt to undermine someone who is prepared to take on the same powerful body that protects some absolutely awful people. Okay, royal staff insulting her. All right, so there's more receipt here. We now cross live to royal reporter Steve Smith. Okay, which organization with power to overrule law and demand bow to and courtesy on arrival to investigate bullying. Okay, and it still won't stop the interview. Stick to cricket. Okay. All right, the timing is just massive coincidence, I'm sure. I mean, I think he's just showing a jab here. Okay, let's see here. Buck Pal, okay, and Carolyn's house, you need to do something about the monster you've allowed to grow on Kensington Palace. Quote, the latest unpleasant airing of private laundry. What? So this is a retweet now of private laundry and public attack on Meghan. Okay? Let's see here. 10 comment here. Let's see. All right. They created and let him run a mock too late to pull him back. As disgusting as this smear campaign is, I'm glad so many see through this as an obvious attempt to bully, to bully Meghan before the interview. None of the palaces have a clean hand on this. Unhinged. Okay? They've been on this since day one. Okay? Whatever they did to Meghan must be so horrific. Okay, that's all this has proven to me. She then uttered one word in that preview, and look at the mess the palace has put out. Meanwhile, Andrew, okay, that's the thing. They think people are child. They're acting like freaking child who's lying to their parents. Okay, Jen, I don't think they've they're any control anymore. Kensington Palace, Will is driving this from his jealous anger, doesn't care how it affects royal family or even himself. Okay, he's completely blinded. Okay, British press. Okay, what is it? CH and Charles. Was it? Clarence House. Okay, Clarence House were involved too, but now it's blown too big and past them. They have the worst team around them. Shaking my head. Okay, there it is. There's that people who's telling them the wrong thing. Okay, they are shitting themselves. Whatever they did to Meghan must have been pretty bad. All we've had all week is emotional blackmail from Prince Philip, and now this. All right, it's like kids acting up. Okay, even you tell them, okay, like, I'm gonna speak to you or something in a way. You know, when your parents say, I'm gonna speak to you tonight or something, all of a sudden you're scared. All right, you're pulling out all the strength that you know how, but at a child level. Okay, it's like Frankenstein's monster who will eventually turn on them and destroy everything they hold so dear. Okay, all right, that's what I'm saying. There's so many things I've said before. They are part of it. They empower the abuser. I don't understand any of this. They chose to believe Andrew and the Kensington Palace staff instead of Harry and Meghan. Okay, what's wrong with the lucrative deal they made for themselves after stepping back? The Queen is so rich, she has laws that help her hide her wealth. Prince Charles personally gets $58 million per year from Cornwall, plus the asset of people who die. That's the thing I was saying here. Without a will. See, there it is. I was just saying this. Where is this outrage? All right? This is the thing, people. When you want everything, you're gonna lose everything. Okay? That's a huge gamble they're playing here. It's almost like going to Vegas with all of their wealth and then they're putting everything on the table right now. That's the way I see it. Okay, there's more reply here. Don't believe for a second all three of the household aren't involved in this smear. All right. Let's see here. People are not buying it. All right. Thanks for the reminder. The man in the hospital, Prince Philip, is who called them the firm. So if Meghan using it derogatory, they incredibly attacking hospitalized Philip. Okay. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, says the firm, which is what Prince Philip calls senior member of the royal family, is playing an active role in perpetrating falsehood about her and Prince Harry. Okay, there's comment here. Let's go on that. Okay, Philip was right to call it the firm instead of a family because there is nothing about those people that remind you of what a family is. Just a bunch of people who don't really like each other working for a big institution. LOL. Okay, let's see here. What else is going on? Okay, there's more people retweeting that. Bitch, I'm screaming. Effing palace shouldn't have started this war. That is true. Bitch, I'm screaming. Effing, okay, fucking him. Fucking him, palace shouldn't have started this war. Okay, that's the other thing here. Alright? I'm telling you, they shouldn't have. I told you from the beginning. Please, people, go back to so many of my videos. The palace biggest mistake, the very first mistake that they made, okay? I said it a long time ago and I'm repeating it again. Their biggest mistake. There's so many others, but their number one mistake was to tell Harry, yes, you could marry Meghan. That was their biggest mistake. That was their biggest mistake. If they were not all for it, they should have said no. If Harry was gonna fly away and move, just let it be and deal with it in a private way. Okay? So that was their biggest mistake. And this is their downfall. And then everything else after that is mistake after mistake, mistake after mistake, because they only think of the now. the moment, the right now. The right now. They don't think of the future. All right, let's listen to this again.
How do you feel about the palace hearing you speak your truth today?
I don't know how they could expect that after all of this time, we would still just be silent if there is an active role that the firm is playing in perpetuating falsehoods about us. And if that comes with risk of losing things, I mean, there's a lot that's been lost already.
You see, material stuff don't faze her. This is what Harry was looking for. Because this is exactly what Harry was looking for. Someone to help him. He wasn't looking for a fight. He was looking for someone. If push come to shove, if they have to fight, he wanted a strong woman by his side. And he got it. This is it. All right? This is it. Okay, this one has 197 like, 42 retweet, and 4 comment. Let's look at the comment here. Okay, they thought our good sis was scared. Duh. Okay, they really thought they won every night. I thank God they refused the half and model out of spite. I feel just like her here. They were trying to be nice. They were trying to be nice all the way. But they keep on instigating. Oh my God, you people. It's like putting salt to injury. They keep instigating just because they took their quietness as a, what do you call this? I've heard this before in some of the tweets that I've read. They took their quiet as a form of something. Hopefully when I'm editing, I remember. I mean, what did you expect? For someone, you tell them to be quiet while you're punching them. It's their friend from People magazine who was like, this is not normal, that's not her. And you expect her? Now she's fully out and you expect her to be quiet? No way. Okay? This is about to be fired. And we're ready. That's the squad. I'm telling you, the squad knew. One of the videos that I put out where I show you she was doing the kickboxing and Harry was stretching. It's an old fog picture. I can't find anything that will resemble some sort of a fight mode or fight position. That was the only one that I found. And I stretched it. I enlarged it as much as I could. Okay? Of them. They were ready to fight. I told you guys. Okay? And the squad were ready. You saw they were saying, they're tying their hair, they're doing this, they're ready to fight. The squad already, they already put their narrative. Okay, whatever Kensington Palace already put here about Meghan is the bully. You see you're gonna see it today. All the receipts of people talking nice about Meghan. So this went out the window the minute it shows up. Okay, the squad already. I just can't believe the amount of receipt. There was so much. I had to stop. There was so much receipt. I had to stop because it was too much. Because I wanted to do at least an hour thing. Each time I hop on Twitter, things was popping up and I wanted to share some of them with you. It was just too much receipt for me. Too much. So they met their match. This is what Diana did not have, the squad to back them up. But Diana did everything she could at the time with whatever tool that were available. My goodness. Okay, they will leave the woman alone. I'm telling you. All right, Effingham Palace. Effingham Palace. I'm going to bed. Rest up, warriors. Okay, Operation Protect. Okay, baby mama continues tomorrow. Lord, not Effingham Palace. I love us for real. Good night. Oh my God. Sometimes when there are certain things that happen when it's almost like I've give you example of me with the gym that I had in. For almost a year, I was trying to be nice because I really didn't want to deal with all of this. And the thing was so simple in my eyes, in my point of view. I thought it was so simple. Okay? You take your share, give me my share, but you're not going to get everything. But they refuse. They want everything. Guess what? Things that I knew, I never told them. I knew they were stealing money from my credit card because it was so minor. 35 cents. I mean, I was willing. Every time I think about this, I'm like, what the F? I was willing to spend thousands. Okay? I was willing to spend thousands of dollars. Not that I have it, but I was willing to do that to prove my point, because you wanted everything and you were stealing at my account. And the worst thing is that the thing that I called them to court on, they didn't even know. They thought it was because of one minor thing. It was something completely different. Okay? So, and at the end, once everything is said and done, they had to shut down. Okay, next tweet. I'm telling you, they messed with the wrong person, and Harry knew who he was looking for. All right, the squad came. Okay, there's more here. Oh, no, that's a different tweet here. Okay, did the palace investigate Prince Andrew for allegation raping multiple underage girls, or are they too busy with the bullying thing? Okay, there's 4,000 liked, 536 retweet, 26 comment here. Let's go into it. Okay, can't wait for the city waiver to see this tweet. Okay, even if they want to overlook Andrew alleged pedophilia, which they obviously do, it's been publicly known for decades that Andrew treats the staff absolutely terribly. If they're going to investigate Meghan bullying, they need to address Andrew too, but they won't. Okay, also Anne, she is very rude. They call that down to earth. My goodness, and no nonsense mentality when you are white though. All right, that's where she sort of took this out of. Okay, HR was on holiday. Okay, even this one from royal staff demeaning Meghan. What is it? What is that? Staff working at Kensington Palace have a very harsh nickname for Meghan Markle. See, there's the bullying here. Even she wasn't even there. That's what the tweet is saying. Okay, Meghan Markle. Okay, freeze your screen, and then you could read it. All right, the squad have receipt. They've been waiting for that since Sunday. Once they saw the CBS thing, they're like, let's get our receipt ready. I mean, they know how this game played. Okay, my word was a gaslight thing to say, and to compare the good man to that monster who wore the wrong earring, heaven, what a stretch. Okay, I had some pearls and have been clutching them. Okay, no, they did not bother to investigate Prince Andrew. He's still living the high society life. Meanwhile, they are now focusing on a campaign to try to discredit Meghan any which way possible. This is how the royal family treats women. Okay, then he publicly state he'll cooperate with the investigation, but then privately he refused to. Okay, people are talking. What else is here? Basically, Lord up. The interview he gave was pretty incriminating and contradictory, but for some weird reason, Piers Morgan isn't too obsessed with that. She tagged her. Okay, with that, the way he obsessed with Meghan. Yes, I saw the interview. All right. Nope. They are too busy smearing the Black Duchess and trying to force her into having a second miscarriage. Okay, she had a miscarriage. Okay, I don't follow the royals. Okay. See, this thing is bringing people in. There's one, I mean, I don't know. For all I know, she probably is following them. But I'm just saying, people they dragging in who wasn't even paying attention. The outcry is going to be so much more. I've said this, while this pandemic, all they needed to do is shut their freaking mouth and just go to the drawing board and think of how they could make the people happy. How to make the people happy. That's it. But instead, they're instigating because they always have things their way. They always think that whatever those people who's advising them, this is the way the whole country thinks. But in fact, people are freaking furious about this. Okay? All right? When a woman in the royal family dared to stand up against the oppression and equalities that such an institution enables, they will do their best to shun her. Princess Diana and attempt shunning and Princess Margaret. Okay? Was it Princess Margaret was... But the thing is that everybody have a time. No matter what, you still have to go. you're not here forever. But if you don't live your true life in the first round, which is right now, how are you going to live it? Okay? Let's say in the afterlife. Nobody knows how the afterlife is. Okay? Nobody went and come back and tell us, oh, when you get there, this is what you have to do. This is how it is. There's no blueprint for the afterlife. Okay? You only know of the now. So with what we assume the afterlife is, okay? With what we assume, none of us know what the afterlife is. Okay? We assume there's good and bad. Okay? They make you believe that there's heaven and there's hell. Hell, there's fire. Okay? So we assume, based on what we assume, if we do good in this lifetime, we will go to the good side. Okay? To heaven. If we do bad, we're going to go to hell. Whether or not it's true, we don't know. So based on what we assume, the way we're supposed to live our life right now is to live your best life the best way you could possibly live it. Okay? Some of us feel like to do harm to others is the best way. I don't know. I'm just saying. Because some people seem to have the urge, the happiness of doing that. But, right now is the time for you to live your life. Okay? And Meghan is doing it. Whatever happened later on, she'll deal with it. Like Princess Diana said in one of the videos, what they wanted her to be quiet or something like that. And the thing is that she's not going quiet. I mean, sometimes the quiet people you think you're gonna take advantage of, you have to be careful. The quiet one are the most dangerous one. The most dangerous one. And the thing is that with Harry and Meghan, they were pretty much open book. They were open book. They let you know who they are. But for some reason, because their kindness, you take their kindness for weakness, then this is what you're gonna get. And I think this is what pretty much gonna take down the monarchy. Okay? People's gonna have enough. And then guess what? They're gonna be shocked. All those people they were taking advice from, they're gonna see when these people turn against them. Okay? They're gonna be like, what, you were advising me to do this? Guess what? You should have a mind on your own. Have a core value. Okay? To think for yourself. Yes, you could take advice. It's always good to listen. Okay? To listen to reasonable people before you make your own decision. And then analyze it. See how it fits to your own reasoning. Okay? Because sometimes you don't have to listen to everybody, but at least be aware of danger that's out there. That's all. All right, so that's that. All right, like someone else we know, he just had to say, quote, I didn't do it, end quote, a few times, and that was accepted by mommy. You know who? All right, they take their cues from the Vatican. Okay, exactly. For the freaking real. OMG. I know, right? What the F? All right, exactly. They're too busy doing the bullying. That's what I'm saying. Remember how I said they always the one who knows how to throw the punches, but when push comes to shove, when it's there and on the other side, they don't know how to react to it. Okay? I've talked about this in so many videos. I've used in one situation, and then as recently I used the coach for the U.S. gymnastic. Okay? So they just commit suicide. Okay? I've used that because I see this coming. Not that I'm an expert on this. It's just the pattern of things. All right? I started putting 2 and 2 together, and you find out why that story is no longer discussed. What story? Okay. This is a very good question. Why does Andrew refuse to cooperate with the FBI? It's obvious the palace protects him. All right. So let me get out of the street. All right. That's this. I did this. All right. So I was here. Okay. I must be honest. When I wrote this article a year ago, I had no idea just how low and how dirty the royal family were prepared to go. Today we found out. But so did the world. Okay? Good luck with your damage limitation plan. Okay? I mean, other people seen it. It's not like I'm a rocket scientist. I'm not even linkmedium.com. Okay, Gail Edward, she, her. All right, there's 2 comments here. I'm already close to an hour. They really messed up this time. Okay, and I'm guessing Kane was behind that mess and the time, and now British press is trying to do damage control. Okay, and they will continue to mess up some more. They are so arrogant, thinking they're bigger than what they actually are, to dial back or we call truth. Okay, wow, I can't believe you wrote this last year. Okay, I'm bookmarking so many, I never went back to them. Okay, any articles? All right, so maybe that will be for another time. I just want to read the quick tweet. Okay, let's see here. As a Republican, I tend to just ignore royal stuff as I find it cringe. But Agents Meghan and Harry are by far my favorite royals. Okay, quote, the firm, end quote, has got to be the best anti-monarchist attack line in my lifetime on the royal. Okay, the firm, okay, has got to be the best anti-monarchist attack line in my lifetime on the royals. So pretty much is, I think I may be wrong here. Sometimes my mind works kind of slow. So pretty much what he's saying, the firm is the best thing to pretty much bring down the monarch. That's what I'm getting here. The firm, okay, that's in quote, the firm has got to be best anti-monarchist attack line in my lifetime on the royals. Yep. So the firm is a guy. There's another thing here. Another thing that pretty much back up some of the thing I've been saying. Okay. 106 likes, 17 retweet, 5 comment, and it's a sort of a thread. Okay, she exposed what actually lies behind many of these people that oddly just attack her while worldly worship the other royals, as we all know what they are. Let's see here, just a reminder of who Andrew Pierce is. Sound on. Okay, let's see, 40 seconds.
Never occurred to me that I never look at her and think, gosh, she's black. In the way you look at Oprah Winfrey, you would be in no doubt. When they sit down and do that interview, you will see a black woman called Oprah Winfrey, and you'll see a woman who describes the woman of colour. Her mother is black. She's from a mixed race family, of course, but I just don't think people look at Meghan and think, I hate her because of her skin colour. I don't buy it.
Right, you might not agree with this, but I believe that Meghan Markle has never been fully accepted because of her skin colour.
Oh, God, that one again.
Honest.
That one again. Do you look at her, Michael, do you look at her and see a black woman? Because I don't. I see a very attractive woman. It's never occurred to me that I never look at her and think, gosh, she's black. In the way you look at Oprah Winfrey, you would be in no doubt. When they sit down and do that interview, you will see a black woman called Oprah Winfrey, and you'll see a woman who describes the woman of colour. Her mother is black. She's from a mixed race family, of course, but I just don't think people look at Meghan and think, I hate her because of her skin colour. I don't buy it.
Right, you might not agree with this, but I believe that Meghan Markle has never been fully accepted because of her skin colour.
Oh, God, that one.
Since the guy said that, then you've been talking over him. All right, let's see here. Don't blame her. He said it first, LOL. Original, we are not a family, we are a firm. George VI. Okay, it was always an inside job. They reassured the papers, okay, they will keep her and her friend quiet. There's the receipt coming here. They assure the papers they will keep her and her friend quiet. The royal reporters have been saying this for a while. Receipts are forever on this bird app. And to that press, purposefully seeking for negative commentary from all quarters. Okay, it claims the Sunday newspaper's features editor complained about the intervention of Meghan's friend, with Harry's then communications secretary Jason Cunoff allegedly responding by saying he will ensure, quote, this does not happen again, end quote. Okay, there's all of this. All right, let me read just the part that's underlined. But she's upset a lot of people in the family and household, partly due to those admirable qualities. Okay, let's see here. I don't hate her. Okay, I read this before. I admire her and I like her for her fierce spirit, can-do attitude, work ethic, and sass. But she's upset a lot of people in the family and household, partly due to those admirable qualities. Okay, it will be remiss of a journalist to just ignore that, something like that. All right, there's this receipt. There's more receipt. Okay, there's people they've been asking, all right, to write negative thing about her. all right, pushing their narrative on writers. And guess what? I did a huge talk about this, all right? So if they had gone through and write those negative things, this is why right now they won't be able to live with themselves. Okay, right now they could sleep happy and all hunky-dory. Okay, because they didn't go for the money. They went with their core values. So now they could sleep happy. Okay, this is what peace of mind is. Okay, with all this turmoil that's going left and right, can you imagine they bringing these people's name into, oh, this is what they wrote about Meghan, this and that, when she's not? Okay, they went with their core value. Okay, I don't know her, so why do you want me to write this? If you want to write it, you write it. Don't tell me to write it for you, to attach my name next to it. Okay, so these writers can all sleep happy. Okay, Simon Rex, all of that. All of them could sleep happy. All right, those royal did bad stuff to her. All right, let's see here. This sense of embattlement has been entrenched by William's decision to reach out to senior figures in the media. All right, he's putting his own fire out. Okay, as he prepares for kingship. This is something I believe he may not be able to see now. Okay, and by the apparent decision of those same newspapers to side with the palace and over Meghan and Harry by peddling the most negative coverage of the Duchess' relationship with her father. Guess what? I'm just getting something here. I feel like this is the point right here. If this is true, I don't know. Okay, April 22, 2019. This is the point where, may she rest in peace, Diana chose a side. Okay, before she was protecting both of her sons. Right now, after this, if this person went out of his way to reach to the media, okay, to attack his brother, I think that's where Princess Diana was like, nope, I'm tired of protecting you. That's it. Let me go with the other one. I'm just saying this. I mean, may she rest in peace. I'm sorry I keep on mentioning her, but we need that extra force to help Harry and Meghan. Because Harry said this powerful force, okay? The media is a powerful force. So in order for us to attack this powerful force is our prayer. There's so much we can do. We can bring receipt out, let other people see the truth that was being done. Okay, the injustice that was being done. Okay, we could do this part. Yes, it's our part. But the spiritual world is what we need to protect Harry and Meghan. Okay? There's too many of them out there. Okay? I actually think Meghan's sordid behavior has strengthened the monarchy. What? There's 8 comment here. A senior Commonwealth figure told me that the tabloid treatment of Meghan, so clearly racist to observers in other parts of the world, is having a knock-on effect and making it harder for him to promote Britain abroad. Okay? I mean, keep telling you that. Live in your bubble, but when reality strikes, I mean, just know a lot of people warn you. That's all. Okay? Alright, I'll never show up early for this interview with my shoes polished and seams and my trousers. Okay, Sunday best because wow. What? Okay, for this interview, my shoe polish. What is that? Set a reminder for Oprah interview and Meghan and Harry because it must be a hella explosive to warrant all this fuss. Okay, that's the thing about the time. Okay, pretty much all yesterday, all of my tweet was about that, my videos. And there's one I still need to record, to edit. I'm bringing several bottles of bubbles to toast this woman freedom from this mess. Okay, the thing hasn't even aired yet, and they're going hard. And with hit pieces, I can't see them giving Kate this treatment. Okay, they are frightened. Royal looking really desperate now. They have to say something. They cannot allow the madness to continue. I mean, this is the thing. It's all in their head. Meghan is just now, in this video, I just saw that other clip where Meghan was talking. Okay? But before that, everything was in their head. They were like, let's say there's mice or a bunch of roaches on the floor, and then when people turn on the light and they all scramble to hide, that's what I saw. Okay? Everything is in their head. But then again, they know what they inflicted on her. All right? But if they felt that good to inflict whatever they did to Meghan, okay, when Meghan was in the UK, so why are you upset now? Why are you running scared? if you felt at that time it was good to do to her. Okay? You know it was wrong. That's the thing. You knew it was wrong, but because you had the joy of it, it was good for you because you weren't the one who were at the end of it feeling it. Okay? But it was a pleasure to you. Okay? That's the thing I'm seeing here. It was a pleasure to them at that time to make fun of her, to put her down, laugh at her, or whatever it is that was going on. I don't know. Okay? So at the time, it was their joy. So if you had that much joy at the time to do it, why are you running scared now? Face it. Okay? Face it. Face it like a man and say, yes, I did this. This is what I did. I mean, it will take just a short thing when you admit something instead of covering up after covering up. Okay? Admitting to something is not sign of weakness. Okay? It saves a lot of brain cells from being miserable or sleepless nights. Okay? But instead they're piling up. Okay? Piling up on their negativity. Okay? My goodness. Okay? It's gonna be a madness. But guess what? Their stupidity is making the world see them for who they are. Alright? Jennifer Hudson. Alright. So there were some stuff that I like. Let's see. I'm already an hour. Okay. I'm already an hour. So, alright. CBS. Okay, I showed this. I did this. Okay. If the last 24 hours of activity from the British royal family is in an argument to abolish the monarchy, I don't know what is. Meghan is about to do an interview with her husband, and Queenie is launching a scorched earth campaign. 248 like 57. Did I read this? Let's see here. Alright, I don't get it. Why are they trying to do her like that? Okay, Republic. Let's see here. Campaign to replace the monarchy with an elected head of state. See podcasts on YouTube, Sirius, and how to join, donate, or get involved at. Wow. This thing is probably going more. Let's go to the next tweet. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Watching everything happen to Meghan in real time is actually heartbreaking. 568 likes, 79 retweet, 27 comment. Okay, LOL. Alright. Oh, that's that thing. That's the thing I did yesterday. Squads for got receipt. Alright, let's give it a like. What is that? Okay. I want to like everybody. Oh, okay. I want to fight everyone, but I also want to give her a big hug. I hope she knows we know her heart and that we see her beautiful spirit. I don't want her to ever go to that dark place of not being herself. Okay, I've been on a heightened mode all day and I'm exhausted from these bullies. How much more, Meg? It really is heart-wrenching. Okay, Meghan is strong and she has a great support system. Also, most people don't believe the latest smear campaign. Yep, that's true. I think a lot of this was expected. Yep, and she was more a class ready for this. Look, even the squad knew. Look at some of my old videos where the squatters were ready, especially the one where Meghan was doing the cake, okay, like a kickboxing or whatever it is. Okay, the squad knew things was gonna come, but we didn't know it was that soon. Okay, it's a lot tough though. Okay, I can imagine they haven't planned for this. They call out BP by name. I think they prepare. All right, enough is enough. My goodness, I have never been as down as today, and this isn't about me. I cannot imagine how Harry is feeling, realizing his relatives are tormenting his nuclear family. I pray for Meghan and unborn child. This is too much. You see, the thing is that, all right, we are on social media. I was kind of down too. I did 3 different recordings at 3 different times yesterday, and you will see the different kind of tone of voice on each of those videos. At the beginning I was happy, the very first video, and then things start popping left and right. And then my last video, which I haven't edited yet from yesterday, is I was pretty much down. Yeah, all the stuff that I was seeing on Twitter, it was very sad. Okay, heartbreaking. But the thing is that they have to stay off social media. And I truly believe they are off social media, because if they are on social media right now, they will be really down. Okay, I believe they have people who are on social media who had to tell them certain things, whatever the palace is saying. That's what I think, not what the squad or anything like that. Maybe they might come across like some funny tweets. Maybe they might bring it to his attention, like the squad who were going all naughty Saturday night, doing all those things after the James Corden interview thing. All right, so maybe they might show him some of these. Okay, but I think they have people who have to watch on social media when the palace come out with something, to let them aware of what it is. That way, if they have to respond to it. Okay, that's what I think. But if they stay on social media, they won't be able to do anything. They will not be able to do anything to carry out the work or be happy or anything. All right, social media is not for everybody. All right, true, it's frustrating, heartbreaking, and saddest part where, okay, the saddest part, we've seen this happen before as well. I am praying that God protect her and keep her baby safe. I mean, when I saw all of this, you see all those prayers I was throwing left and right, and then one of my videos yesterday, I was pretty much, what you see on my screen here, that's what I was showing. But for some reason, even after I minimized the thing, it was the prayer that stayed on the screen. So I let it be, because there were a lot of things that I was saying I wanted you guys to hear. Okay, yeah, I'm trying not to go down or angry, but it's really brutal. These colonists, thieves, and slaves are really never going to change. They have to be defeated like all evil institution. You see? There it is. Okay? That's it. I mean, this is the thing. They had it at their fingertip. They had everything that they want. The royals I'm talking about. They had everything that they want. Everything. Even things that they asked of Harry and Meghan, they got it. Because they wanted the spotlight. Okay? They wanted the spotlight. Because Harry and Meghan were just doing themselves, and the spotlight was just following them. But they wanted that. So Harry and Meghan was like, okay, you want the spotlight, you could have it. Let me go live my life. Okay? But the thing is that the way those royals operate is like a freaking robot. They think, okay, just because Harry and Meghan no longer there, okay, the spotlight will shift to them. Maybe that was the thought. But they don't know personality play a big role into having the spotlight, where people give a shit or give a damn. Okay? But they still want to operate like a machine and want the spotlight at the same time. And Meghan and Harry left the country, literally left the country to give them the spotlight. And this is how they operating. I mean, like I was saying, they don't know how to operate at a human level. It's just tactic kind of thing. This and that. They don't go by feeling. Oh, if this piece move here, we must move that way. In real time right now, that doesn't work. Especially with family. Okay? If you had tried to understand Harry's feeling, forget about Meghan for now. Okay? If you had listened to Harry's feeling, this is the woman I love. Okay? Harry is not even close to be to the throne. Okay? Understand his feeling and respect. Okay? You don't have to like it, just respect his feeling. That's it. Put the mask on, put your face on whenever he's around with his wife. Okay? Put a face on. All right? But don't instigate. Don't try to pull them apart. That's the thing. Okay? And then guess what? They give you the spotlight. They left. And now you got the spotlight. And the spotlight is not looking too good on you, because your ways was never a good way. All right? And people are seeing it. People who didn't give a damn about you. Okay? They just see you exist and you were taking their money and stuff like that. They didn't give a shit. All right? They had their own problem. But you keep on instigating. And eventually, guess what? You want everything. Eventually, you're going to have to lose everything. Okay? No wonder why they're piling up money offshore. They don't want people to know what they have. Because at some point, you know, when things come to an end, you're going to need that money. Believe me, no matter how much money you pile and save, because the way you've been living, your lifestyle that you have, you're gonna be spending so much money to keep that up. And then guess what? When the taxpayers start giving you money, okay, and then all those land is taken back because you can't have it no more. You're probably no longer in that position. Whoever they put to put the law, they're gonna say, nope, this is the people's land, and then this is what they are after all along. What you guys have, okay? The army, all those land and wealth and all of that, they wanted that, and they were advising you in the wrong direction, and you thought it was for your own good when you have no core values, because you were operating like a machine. You have no core values. It's what they type on the machine that goes into the machine, okay? This is the way they were operating. But if you didn't have any core values for yourself, okay, you're not gonna know any shit. You're not. But anyway, let me read a few more here from down and going up. Okay, this is what she dealt with behind the scene. Okay, I can tell the number of times I've cried today, and I'm not even softy. Okay, it really is. All right, am I missing something? I thought we were winning the message game. Granted, I get my news on Twitter, so I'm heavily filtered. Okay, Buckingham Palace is playing dirty, conspiring with press and letting its staff smear Meghan with lies about her so-called bullying. Okay, they all declare war on Meghan, so everyone is just worrying about her mental health, especially with the baby. All right, that's the wrong time to attack her. Definitely, Meghan is off on Twitter, off on any social media. There's no way. Okay, I watched the monarchy and tabloid go after Diana. This feels like history repeating itself, and you're right. It's heartbreaking, but I'm also thankful that Meghan has Harry and Doria and a worldwide army of supporters ready to defend her. Diana must have felt so alone. I've been saying that. Yeah, she did. This is why Harry felt like he can't imagine what he was going through, because he's going through it right now. Okay, so like I said, I think this will be it. There's so much more going on, but I need to stop because I have to give my computer later today. Is that with the army that Harry and Meghan have, we have to make sure, okay, to always store a prayer for them, because when Diana was dealing with this on her own, she didn't have the world behind her. All right, they even cast her. The palace cast her as being crazy. Okay, mental health. She's crazy. Guess what? They put that craziness in her because they were driving her crazy. All right. So you telling me throughout history, everybody that comes in front of these people, the institution, it's always the other people's fault, but none of this is ever their fault? When is gonna be their fault? And when are they gonna take responsibility for their action? Like in one of my thumbnails where I had Harry, I think I had some pictures of the Diana's funeral, the Harry walking behind his mom's coffin, and I put a picture of people who were crying for Diana, and on top of it I block it with the word fakers. Okay, they were all fake. These are some of those people, who were crying for Diana and this, but when she was going through all of the heartache, okay, the pain and suffering, none of them came to their rescue. They always stood by the firm. And they let her alone. Okay, and then when she died, all of a sudden they crying. Okay, when somebody die, God forbid, once I'm dead, I don't want anybody to come and cry at my funeral. Okay, when I'm alive right now, I need to know your true core values. That's all. All right, don't even come and cry at my funeral. Okay, if I could roll down. Anyway, I'm gonna want to be cremated. I don't want to be buried. I just want to be cremated. But anyway, so that's that. I think that's it. There's so much more. I don't think I have. Once I hit 2 hours, it's too much for me to really edit. Okay, I wouldn't. But the way they treated the first black woman to marry into their family is just atrocious. I think I read this, and the British press coverage, especially if you were following British at the same time, is something else. Okay, this is like the time when the British royal family kept ranting about the inaccuracies in Netflix. Okay, The Crown, and it made me want to watch The Crown again and again and again. They never learn. Okay, there's 12 comments. So since I read this, let's go through it. They are using Diana playbook. Yep, posts from royal reporters. Let's see here. Okay, I read this already. You could freeze your screen. Okay, Margaret asks, and is it season 4? Quote, when will this family learn from its previous mistake, end quote, or something to the effect of how they, as a family, constantly repeating the same mistake over and over, and she was right. Okay, they also label Diana as bully before her interview with Martin Bashir. Same playbook. You see, people are not buying it. I told you guys. Okay, it's their blueprint. It's their blueprint. All right, it's not working this time. Come Harry. Okay, that's in French. Okay, I've watched this several times too. Diana, her own words. Okay, that's that. Okay, I have also watched it several times. Heartbreaking, losing your mother at 11. Was it 12, I think? All right, it's painful. I get nightmares from seeing that card written, Mommy, okay, on her casket. I lost my mom in my 40s and I couldn't cope. My mom and I were huge Princess Diana's fans. Okay, they never will. Too much grandeur and entitlement in them. Yeah, that's right. Okay, which also led many to watch and rewatch, quote, Diana in her own words. Okay, all these thing is telling the universe, wake up. Okay, the same playbook is being played. Wake up, do something. Okay, let's prevent. Okay, the universe knows how to not repeat certain things. Okay, but people seems to keep on repeating their own mistake. So all these people who's coming out looking at Diana, her own word, did all of this, getting people furious. That's more word to the universe. Okay, we need to make sure when that time comes to jump that hurdle. Okay, I don't even want to say it. When that time comes to jump the hurdle, to not make it happen. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. I'm thinking of something, I'm not gonna say it. Okay, only God can do it. Okay, this latest episode read like a future episode of The Crown. Okay, Harry said it was loosely based on truth. Okay, agreed. All right, so I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna read one more tweet for me to go into. Okay, an hour and 30 minutes. All right, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. March 4th, 2021, and it's 5:19. I was just checking something. I wanted to take a screenshot of something of the palace statement regarding those crazy stuff that's been going on. But I came across Omid Scobie's tweet. He retweeted this. Okay, not having any of it, the Queen is the world's most stunning example of duty and service. The Sussexes have grievances, but she'll sort out in person privately. Hurting the Queen and public is really low. Okay, so Omid retweeted this, and this is what Omid said on his tweet. It seems that not everybody will be watching on Sunday, including the founder of At One Young World, a youth-focused global forum that the Duchess of Sussex has been involved for years. Okay, so there's the comment here. The comments were very interesting. Welcome to the minority experience. The only good thing is that everyone is emboldened enough to say the quiet part out loud, so you no longer have to guess where you stand. Okay, I'm without word, Omid. How can she ignore all that has happened? This is not just about Meghan. This touches bullying, racism, misogyny, which touches so many people. What is she thinking? What is she thinking? She is supposed to guide young people. Where was her voice when this was happening? Okay, she's talking about the Queen. All right, so I'm telling you, that was the wrong move that the Queen did. Okay, the Karen came out. Okay, she's in the wrong job. Okay, who's in the wrong job? Okay, literally helping young leaders while supporting a woman who considers 99% of the causes of them as woke. What a joke. All right, probably keeping an eye on the hours honoring list. Okay, spot on. Okay, the irony, the founder of One Young World couldn't be more out of touch with today's youth if she thinks a 90-year-old monarch is there. Okay, quote, most stunning example of duty and service, end quote. She needs a reality check. Okay, I think she's deleted her tweet. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, Meghan, just know you have a lot of support out here. It's a blessing that your enemy will reveal themselves in the next few weeks. I hope you can see and feel the support you have. You were brave to speak up. Imagine if Diana didn't. We have both stories now for reference. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, that's in French. Okay, Meghan was surrounded by snakes. Okay, I can't believe One Young World support this after all Meghan has done for them. Okay, I really don't care. Do you? Seriously, I really don't. This clown shows their hands, and guess what? Meghan have the support, and the royal family don't. The British royal family don't. Okay, let's see here. Imagine coming on Twitter to publicly slate the woman who put you on your organization on the map. But I guess when you have nothing but air between your ears, okay, you think that's a smart, logical strategy. Please, I mean, that's his core value, you know? Money should not drive people and everything, okay? Let's see, she didn't have to tweet that. No one asked her to weigh in on this. Okay, she can exit the stage to the left like the rest of them. Bye-bye. She deleted her tweet telling Meghan Markle how to speak up after 243,000 articles in the past year. Some people will be happy with any situation as long as it looks good on the outside. This is why we have mental health issues nowadays. Okay. Bags of shame. Professor, I weep for all of those young people of color who are finding the leader of One Young World is a Karen. This will probably devastate some of them. She was so hell-bent on going after this black woman that she didn't think about how this will affect them. You see, this is the thing. They laser focus of one thing. I've said this. They laser focus on one thing. They never think about tomorrow. They didn't think about consequences. Nothing. All right? They just look at her skin color and that was it. All right? Okay, at Katie Tan has made it clear how she feels on the matter, but I would love to know what percentage of young Brits and global delegates consider Piers Morgan acceptable source of information. I'm willing to bet that percentage will be pretty damn low. All right, let's see here. What did she put here? Not having any of it, the Queen is the world's most stunning example of, I'm telling you, they're revealing themselves, of duty and service. The Sussexes have grievance. Okay, that's the same thing. He just retweeted. And this. All right, let's see here, not having any of this. Okay, that's the same thing again. All right, the public brawling between the palace and the Sussexes is unseemly and demeans the royal family. Always been a strong defender of Meghan and Harry, but as more clips are released, I greatly fear Piers Morgan may be right. Okay, Miss Markle thinks she's in a movie. Like this person said, for how many article that I was reading about her? 240 something thousand plus reading about her, and she's supposed to stay quiet. Okay, talking privately about their problem with the Queen when all leaks are coming out from left and right. How can that be? Okay, there it is. I'm telling you. Okay, sooner or later, all the Karens reveal themselves. Okay, if you poke just so slightly, their true colors will come out. People always end up exposing themselves, don't they? Okay, she's after the honorary title, it seems. What's honorary title? All right, I know she's not talking about the Queen, enabler of child rapist Andrew, being a model of duty and service, LOL. Okay, are we supposed to care about what Miss Karen has to say? Okay, it's called Karening. Okay, the best thing about this is that she's on record. The more Meghan knows how these people feel, the better. Yep. Okay, all the Karens are coming out showing people who they really are. Unbelievable. Karen. Okay, it's been deleted. Does anyone have a screenshot? Omid, this is a joke. All right. It's a shame that Oprah hasn't got the ball to ask a few questions about Uncle Andrew. I mean, nobody have seen it's not Oprah's place to ask about Andrew. Okay? It's Oprah's place to ask Meghan about Meghan. That's it. Okay? Whatever Meghan says, Meghan says. Okay? Tweet has been deleted. Screenshot, please. Okay? Shocking, but I'm not surprised. She should stop working with the youth, though. Idolize a monarch who shield her son from credible allegations of sex abuse of trafficked minors. She wants a pregnant woman abused for 4+ years, though first pregnancy and a miscarriage to stay quiet. Unfollowed. All right, so that's that. I just came across this. I had to show that.